Did they change the way those guys look? Oh, they're fast! Oh, shit. That was scary. Alright, welcome back everybody to Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 9.4.1. Making sure my OBS is actually recording. I thought I'd started it earlier and it didn't, so I recorded about 2 or 3 minutes when I wasn't actually recording. Anyway, yeah, so I am back from my trip. I've been going for about a week or so on a business trip, and I'm back from that. And so this is our first episode since I have been back. And so the plan for today is that we have to go after some Sathium. In the last episode, we had gone up to the moon and had mined some iron ore. I had also been having a little bit of trouble with my turrets, and after that episode was over, there we go. I realized that I hadn't set the turrets to faction. I had only set them to alien, because I'm still, sometimes in this game, I'm still kind of in old school mode about stuff. And, so what we actually need to do is we need to set those turrets to faction, and that way they will work against the NPC factions. Yeah, they'll work against the factions that are our enemies. I had only had it set to Predator Alien. So that should fix that. Now, one of you guys also mentioned that in the comments, and I do appreciate that too, but I did, believe it or not, I did actually realize that after I had finished recording that episode. So that should now allow us to target any enemy factions, which is the Xerax in particular, are the Xerax. So let's go ahead and get our vehicles, vessels, whatever, loaded up here. And then we are going to take off. We're going to stop off at the space station real quick. All that ore, iron ore that I did mine up, I never actually smelted because I didn't want to run the furnace while I wasn't there. It'll suck all the solar power. Let's double check and make sure that we have everything that we need. That is the J-Jet. Okay. So let's see, we've got Pentax, we got Oxy, we got fuel in here, we got extra window for the stupid cockpit issue. So that guy looks like he's in good shape. How about ammo? We got plenty of 15 mil bullets and a pretty good supply of rockets as well. I sent a message to our server admin, Common, and let him know that we're having some kind of issue with our stack sizes, because we had modified stack sizes on the server, but those aren't quite working, so that might give us a little bit of trouble today. Definitely not going to be a showstopper, but a little bit of trouble. Okay, what do we have for ammo in here? So we basically have a pretty decent supply of 15 mil bullets for the 2 miniguns that we have mounted. And in the cargo box, we have Oxy, we've got fuel, we've got Pentaxid, and we have some mining lasers. So I think we're in pretty good shape for all of that stuff. Let's take a look in here as well. In the... let's see, ammo box. This little guy doesn't have an actual storage, so I just keep everything in the ammo box. So we have ammo in the ammo box, oxygen, and some fuel. So I think we're good. I have energy bars for food and 1 grilled steak. And then we're going to take that spoiled food up to the capital ship too, because we have several more crop plots that we need to make. Okay, I think we're ready to take off here. Let's hop on in our warp shuttle. And here we go. Up and away. So guys, I will meet you at the space station. We'll do a couple of things there, and then we're going to head off into the wild black yonder and find ourselves some Sathium, because we are really low on Sath for the remaining blocks that we need to make for our capital vessel. So I just want to hop in here real quick, and we should have a bunch of iron ore in here. Yes, we do. Okay, so let's turn this on and get that smelting. That's not a bunch. I might pick up a little bit more of that too. And let's see. See, we don't really have much Sathium. Well, we do have 454 blocks, but I think we're going to probably need a little bit more than that for what's going to happen in the internals of the ship. Let's see, we got a pretty decent supply of silicon, a couple stacks of cobalt-ish, a little over half stack of Zask, 2 stacks of Erestrum, and some copper. So I think we're doing pretty good. Oh, we got a whole stack of promethium too. I think we're doing pretty good on the other ores because, you know, I'm going to have to make some more componentry and furniture and that sort of thing for the internals of the ship as well. And so some of that stuff I was going to maybe even spawn into. I don't know. We'll see. Just because I've already made that stuff in previous versions and then had to redo it. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not going to worry about that too much right at the moment. And these guys should be in the furnace. Not sure why I have them in here. Just keep all the raw ores in there. Let's put the stone in here in case we need stone dust. And the Neo can go in there. And I want to put this stack of iron in here too. So yeah, we do have 454 blocks. That's not bad actually. That's a pretty good supply. But even, you know, we still need more. We still need more. Whatchamacallit? Sathium. Anyway, because that's going to really clean us out if we don't get it. So, what am I looking for? Here, let's grab this. That's a handheld rocket. Okay, so yeah, we got a bunch of spoiled stuff in there too. So let's grab this out of here. And what do we need to make the green stuff? Nutrient solution. Stone dust, purified water, and spoiled food. So we'll put that in there. We got stone dust, we got water. Let's put a little more water in there and maybe a little more stone dust as well. So we'll take about half of that. And we'll take that whole stack there. Oh, yeah, see, that's what I was talking about our stack sizes are all messed up now. Okay, so now we should be able to make a whole mess of this stuff. I'm just going to queue up a bunch of it. I'm not going to need that many, but it's not going to make that many either, so it's all good. It's all good. Let's take a hit of O2. How is our oxygen looking? It's good. It's good. And I'm going to eat this now just because it's going to spoil it. If I don't, I'll forget about it. Put that up there. I have a crop plot, or growing plots right there, so I'll put it all down here. This is all the stuff for the capital ship. Oh, man, I sure wish we had a sword button. I really, really do. Okay, so we've got charges for our drill and our multi-tool. We got some bandages, a couple of medical thingies, thingamabobber, who's-ma-was-its there. So I think we're good to go. Let's hop on the shuttle. I put stuff in there, didn't I? And we've got to find some Sathium. I got to remember where I last went to get Sathium. I believe it was the ice planet that is here, maybe? But is that in my area, though, is the thing? Because our galaxy map here is... it's a little bit all over the place. Even though those planets visually should be in a direct line, that's not how the pathing always works here. So I'm on Cauldron, which is way the hell. Now I think Thermal Slek. I think Slek is a nice planet, and it should have some Zascosium. So I should be able to jump to Thermal. And I think if I'm looking at this right, I should be able to go from Thermal to Slek. So let's try that and see what happens. Oh, I've got to lock that place in, don't I? Block target. There we go. And then we look for the white arrow. That was a nice change that Elion made. The warp arrow used to be an orange arrow, and if you had a bunch of yellow waypoints, sometimes it was kind of hard to see that. All right. So let's see now. Can we get here? Yes, we can. Beautiful. Have I been to Sleck? I must have been to Sleck. I don't remember. I think the last time I actually mined for Sathium might have been during a multiplayer stream. I can't remember for sure. Yeah, we should definitely find some here. Silicon asteroid. It's got a moon too. You know what? I think I'm going to stop by the moon first, because if the moon has Sath on it, it's going to be a lot easier. Mining's always easier on the moon than it is on a planet. So let's hop down here and see if there's any Sath on this moon, and then if there isn't, of course we'll hit the planet. All right, guys, we are back on the planet Sleck here. And we're going to fly around and find ourselves a couple of Sathium deposits, or maybe even just one if it's a large one. Let's see. This is a big ass planet too. It's a large size planet. I don't know how that translates to class, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and all that we used to have, but it's definitely a big planet. I would say it's probably at least a class 4, maybe even a class 5. I don't know. There's been a lot of changes to Empyrion over the last couple of months, and I have not. I've been gone a lot, so I haven't been following them closely. So, in one sense, that's kind of cool for me, because it's there's new stuff to discover, but there's also a lot of new things that I'm still, trying to figure out and haven't learned yet either. So, just in case you're wondering. But things should get back to normal life for me for a while now, schedule-wise. There's a Sath deposit, and it's large too. So we should I should be able to be more consistent now with playing the game and keeping up to date with it and putting out the videos and that sort of thing. Okay, so we have some hostiles. We should be in good with Polaris. Where's our factions? Well, we're neutral. If we're neutral, then we can't mine, right? Right, we can't. Okay, so... But if we pop a couple of those drones... Let's see if our turrets will actually work this time. There they go. Get him! Get him, turret! You were shooting now. How come you're not shooting? They're tracking, but they're not shooting them. There they go. So this should give us some rep with Polaris, I would think. I wonder though, do I have to be... Oh, you know what? Okay, hold on a sec. Did that give us any rep? We're at 4776 right now. I wonder if I have to be controlling the ship for that to work. I thought for sure I was in with Polaris. I don't know. Of course, I guess there are other people in my faction, and they might have done something that changed that. I want the turrets to kill one more drone. What are you tracking on? And see if it changes the rep. If it doesn't, then we're going to have to get in the Jade Jet and kill some enemies directly. Yeah, I've had a little bit of a couple of minor challenges with being in a faction with other people that I'm not the leader of, just because I do a lot of solo play for the YouTube series. So when we start the new world, I'm definitely not going to do that again. I will be the leader of my faction. It's caused problems, with like making changes to certain things like ships and that kind of thing. All right, well, what's the gravity on this planet? 0.66. How come I'm using 205% power then? That's weird. Well, okay, I'll tell you what. I don't really give a shit so much about being in with Polaris. I just want to mine. So maybe let's just look for another deposit that's not in their territory. I would like to do the faction quest though, at some point. But I'm pretty sure we're not going to get to that in this season just because of the way things went with my real life schedule. Okay, we got something over here. Let's go take a peek and see what it is. Look at that little lake nestled there in the mountains. That's kind of cool. Little ice lake. Okay, flipped around over here. Alright, some kind of one of those doohickeys. Okay. Well, okay, let's just keep staying on a westerly heading here. And we'll see what happens. Kind of a neat looking place. Very large planet. I do like I like the bigger worlds. They're kind of a pain in the butt, especially if you're doing what I'm doing right now, looking for ores. But on the other hand, they're just more expansive, and it's more appealing to me from an exploration discovery standpoint. Turrets were tracking something there. Alright guys, well I guess I'll just keep flying around and I'll bring you back when I find a deposit. Alright, so see you in a bit. Alright guys, I have found a very large Sathium deposit, which is perfect. That'll probably give us all the Sathium we need. We are also in Xerak's territory, so we can blow the shit out of stuff and not worry about reputation or anything like that. Let's see, where are those guys coming in? Okay, so there's a drone there. Let's get over right next to him. It's a rocket drone. Okay, and we got one dead ahead, but I wanted to see, did that change? It didn't. Okay, so I have to directly shoot these guys to get faction credit. Whoa, 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 rocket incoming. Okay, we got him. Okay, so let's go ahead and land. And we will keep our turrets active on the cap ship. Are you shooting at predators or aliens? I don't know what the hell that thing is. Is that one of those assassin guys? I think it was, yeah. Okay. Here, let's get over here where it's a little more open. I'm just wondering, do we have ground troops, or are those just, like, kind of out in the open guys? Let's get this gun out. I don't want to waste all my ammo here. But I also don't want to walk into a bunch of ground troops either. Who the hell are you shooting at? Something over here. Do I have those? I must have those set to predators too. We need to turn that off because I don't want them to shoot predators. It just wastes the hell out of the ammo. Alright, well, let's head on back and get started with our mining. The one thing our landing gears are doing, of course, is they're making the ramp not go all the way down. Not that that's really a problem. I mean, the HV can easily get up on there, but... Okay, let's turn... let's see, devices, turrets. Let's turn that off. We did apply it to the group, right? Okay. Okay. So, very large sap deposit. We should get a really good haul out of this. I think I'm going to start the tunnel right about here, so we don't have trees and such in the way. Maybe back up even a little more. One thing I noticed when I was in the miner on the moon in the last episode was that it seemed to not be turning very well, so there must have been some changes made maybe to RCSs, I'm thinking. And so we might need to add some more RCSs to this, but I wanted to use a little bit longer before I made that decision, for sure. I love me a large, very large Sathium deposit. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, got that one. Let's go grab this one off to the side. Ooh, there's another one right there, too. You know what? We'll probably grab that one, too, since it's just right there. Might as well. Stuff's pretty close to the surface, too. Let's get this guy out of the way. I don't know, this... It doesn't seem to turn quite as good as it used to, but it's not terrible either. Straighten out, straighten out, straighten out. I like how the little health bar appears too when you actually start hitting. Make sure I don't dig myself into a hole I can't get out of. Wouldn't be the first time I've done that. lot easier to do that with mechanical drills, though, than lasers to get stuck. Because of the range of the drills. This will give us a nice little haul of sand. Okay, so we got another rock down here. So it still says we have 10% ore left. So we got to figure out where the other node is. There it is. Right down here. And that's it. That's the deposit. Sweet. Alright, how much did we get out of that? Let's take a look. Harvest, harvest, harvest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 stacks and change. Not bad at all. Okay, how close is this other one? We probably better... Let's take the cap ship closer. That's a little far away, just so we have the coverage from the turrets. I do have, of course, the turret on the miner itself, but I'd rather have the firepower from the capital ship watching our back. Okay, so... where are we going? Right over here. There it is. This one's out in the open here. Oh, okay. There's another rocket driver. Take that boy out. There we go. I believe we managed to do that without getting hit. There's the timer. Alright guys, well, what I'm going to do is leave you off here, mine this thing out, and then head back to our space station. And in the next episode, we are going to get started on the interior work of our capital vessel. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Come and hang out with us on Discord. Come and hang out with me on a live stream. I do live stream several times a week on Twitch, including... Hello, over here, dummy. Doesn't seem to care. Including Empyrion, typically on Wednesday nights. Do they change the way those guys look? Oh, they're fast! Oh, shit. That was scary. They made these guys fast now. Oh. And they did change him, too. He's kind of scary looking, isn't he? Oh, that's cool. I like that. I like that. A little more of a challenge now. Amazing. Okay, so anyway, yeah. So I will be... what's smoking over there? Must be a vent. I keep interrupting myself. So we do Empyrion on Wednesday nights, typically, is when I'm on my normal schedule. I keep sniping these guys. And so if you guys want to come hang out on live stream, I'd be glad to have you there. Otherwise, you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.